soul. Miller's been captive for 10 days. Not much time left.
Weather will clear shortly.
Storm's passing. Much left in him. I give him 3 days, tops. We fail. He dies. We lose our chance of revenge. But we need more intel. You just go charging into Doan-Day hard, putting both of your lives at risk. Do what you can find out first. The Soviets have other outposts, not just the one you saw. Afghanistan is a big place. I'm quite familiar with those binoculars to plan your next move. How and where you make it, that's up to you. Here on out, you're on your own. You're a legend in the eyes of those that live on the battlefield. That's why you have to handle this mission yourself. Put those 9 years behind you, and return. I'll be sending additional intel by radio. Stay sharp. Not one of Miller's bodyguards survived. All we found on the scene were their corpses. They'll be missing. There is only hope of getting them back. Now go! Let the legend come back to life.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Gamescom 2014 presentation of Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain. 2 months ago at E3 we showed off various features of the game as we selected this stage to accomplish our mission. Today we'll play through the same stage but show you how the same mission can feel completely different depending on the various factors such as life and time of day. Back at E3, you remember there were guards at this post. You'll notice that they're not here anymore. So already we're seeing some variation in the mission. With that said, it does look like there are 2 soldiers heading this way in a jeep, so let's go ahead and leave a little surprise.
Go on.
Alright, looks like these soldiers are disoriented, so let's go ahead and open them along with the jeep before they wake up. As you may recall, back at E3 we ran into a sandstorm which caused some problems, so to avoid that we'll minimize sidetracking and head straight towards our marker. Well, it looks like we have a goat here that's been separated from its herd. Let's see if we can help him out. And there he goes. We have a pack of wolves here too, most likely after the goat. Let's just keep our distance and continue with our mission before they come after us instead. Do remember that the landscape in the Phantom Pain is populated by various types of wildlife. And certain animals, such as wolves, can actually be dangerous, so you need to use caution when exploring the wilderness. Alright, so here we are at our vantage point. But first, what's this in the distance? Oh, well, lo and behold, that's actually the vantage point we used at E3. This gives you some idea of where we are relative to our previous route on the other end of the base. That said, let's go ahead and mark the enemy. And it does look like the security is a bit tighter than it was before. You may remember that when we sneaked into the space previously, we created quite a mess. So the enemy has actually stepped up their game, and there are more troops here. And this is one example of how the game will actually adapt to player actions, and the same mission may actually be quite different when you play. It was fairly easy to sneak into the space previously, but we'd have a much harder time if we tried to sneak in during daylight here. So let's go ahead and use our Phantom Cigar to pass the time. At night, as you can tell from the markers, it looks like security around our objective is beefed up. However, security around the rest of the base is fairly sparse. So let's go ahead and use that to our advantage. Oops, and it looks like enemies are wearing helmets now. Last time we played this mission, we used too many headshots with the Trank, so it looks like the enemy has countered by having troops wear helmets this time around. The point here is that if you overuse some weapons or techniques, the enemy will learn to take steps to counter your actions thanks to the AI capabilities of the Fox engine. Direct approach here would be difficult, so let's go ahead and find a way around. Exposed on an open road like this, let's go ahead and use a cardboard box to reduce our chances of being spotted. Okay, that said, we have been noticed. This is a bad situation. We can't vacate the box without being spotted. We can try something else. Alright, the enemy's running up, but he's not engaging. He actually seems kind of excited. What's going... Ah. Well, that would definitely explain it. Let's CQC this guy before he gets a little too excited. So this is just one example of several new modifications we've made to our cardboard box since E3. thanks to the various people we've recruited into our R&D. Even at night, you'll notice that the area around our target is actually pretty well lit, making it difficult to stay out of sight. So let's see if we can find a way to remedy that. The soldier may have some clues. Let's try interrogating him. Okay, now we have the location of the power grid, so if we destroy it, we should be able to shut the lights off. Alright, that should make things easier. If the enemy is coming to investigate, so let's go ahead and hide in this crash pit. Sounds like there may be a helicopter incoming. Seems like the enemy has called in some backup. So the base is darker now, but we need to be careful to avoid the helicopter spotlight as we head to the target. Target should be in this room. Whoop. Alright, so these are the docks we needed. Objective complete. Now all we need to do is escape. Need to move cautiously. There's some reinforcements coming in by jeep. That said, the jeep just may be our ticket out of here, so let's see if we can confiscate it. Alright, looks like the helicopter has moved into a holding pattern here, which is bad for us. Obviously we can't drive out of here on the jeep without being spotted now by the helicopter, so let's try something else. Let's grab the helicopter. Let's go ahead and call our horse and hightail it out of here. That's mission complete. Thank you for watching.